Yay Media Group.
Hello and welcome to There I Said It. I'm Georgia Alfredas. Look at these two in studio together, actually in Gary's studio together.
I know, right?
Tamara Cherie and Gary, what y'all doing?
Girl, honey, we thinking about consummating a relationship.
I doubt that.
It's been
I
on our
doubt
mind
that.
heavy, right?
I mean, y'all are sitting real close. Okay,
I know,
so listen.
right?
I
We
love
too
it.
close
I
for
love
comfort. I
it.
don't want nobody to think I just switched over.
Okay.
It's a
So
good
listen.
switch if you did. I'm just saying.
Oh,
Yes. Oh, okay. So here's the deal. Every single Wednesday, we drop new episodes of There I Said It. You have to watch on YouTube today because, well, number one, these two are together. And number three, we have a special guest. And you guys to see him because as Tamara told him before we came on, she said he lit up the room.
Yes.
I'm just going to say it.
Yes.
I'm just going to say it.
Yes.
We have guest Julian Horton from Beauty in Black, the number one show on Netflix globally here with us today. And man, he's a hottie. And I got all the goods. Oh, hey.
Look, see how it just lights up the room when he steps in. Hi, Julian.
How y'all doing? What's up?
We are doing good. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me. It's a blessing.
I mean, you are killing it. You are on the number one show globally, Beauty in Black, teleseries Beauty in Black on Netflix. Did y'all, when y'all were shooting, when you got that script, did y'all have any idea that it would, I mean, I know it's Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
But did you think it'd be the number one show globally?
To be honest, that's what we was aiming for. To be honest, I mean, I think when he got the script and you knew the ramifications of what Tyler was doing with Netflix and the opportunity he had with Netflix, and it being his first series on Netflix. So we had the movies, he had the Mia Culpa, he had the Jasmine Blues, he had the Fall from Grace. So he had the movies already, but he never has done a series. So I knew like the people and his niche fan base, his core fan base would jump on it quick. And I do know that Tyler got haters and he got supporters and everyone's always wondering what Tyler's gonna do. So to be on Netflix, the biggest streaming service in the world, I did have a prediction that we were gonna do major numbers and stuff because we didn't start at number one though. That's what was crazy. We didn't start at number one. And that was driving the whole cast crazy because we started at number two. And usually with the show of that magnitude, it usually would start at number one. But then, word got around and by the grace of God, it went to number one. So we kind of did expect it. I mean, I expected it. I wanted it. So yeah,
Congratulations.
I expected it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So Julian, okay, now I watched all the series. Let me say this first. Yeah, I don't really care for streaming.
Really?
What? That's the only way to watch anything. Are you serious?
But you watch it all at one damn time. I don't like that. I want to
Yes,
break it
you
down.
do.
I'm like, next week I'm gonna watch
You
this.
have that option, but it makes you tune in that you just have to go ahead and just keep going and keep going and keep going. That's the thing though, Gary.
Yeah. So now you played the bad guy. So a lot of people was like, oh, well, he's and stuff like that. But my thing is, how much of that art imitates life?
I think just by, life and the trials and tribulations that we go through in life, I think everyone has some element of darkness within them because life is hard and life be lifing. So I'm not that assholish in real life and I never would be that way and I never would talk to anyone that type of way. But, sometimes you might feel like you want to talk to somebody that way. And, acting is meditative and therapeutic. So you get a script like this and a character like this and you're able to let it out. So all the things I've gone through, especially in college, I was going through so much tumultuous bullshit. That
Like what?
There's
Like
a lot of shit. A lot of shit. I play football, so it's politics, and there's people bullshitting me. And then you got relationships, and you got this, and you got that. And you can't, convey it the way you want to because, we black, and we got to be civilized, and you got to just hold it in. And you got anxiety about it. You got to pray to God about it. And you can't unleash it, and you can't release it the way you want to all the time. So, you get a script like this and you can just talk crazy and let loose. It's kind of therapeutic a little bit. So I would say that I would never be that mean in real life. I am very healed and I've healed my trauma. But I think always equate it to like having a drawer or a cabinet and you take what you need out of that drawer, you put the clothes on for a little bit. And then when they yell cut, put the clothes back and put the element of that emotion back. So that's what I really did with the character. So I'm not a mean guy. I'm a very kind guy, but I've gone through a lot of shit in my life. So that's what it is,
So how did you get selected for this part?
Auditioning, the regular
You had to audition.
Yes. I mean, we all do. We all had to audition, but yeah.
Not really.
Yeah, we had to audition for it. So it took like it was like a 3-week process, almost a month process, going back and forth.
Now it took you like a 3-month or 3-week process, and I know Tyler made the movie in what, a day?
Yeah, we actually shot it. He was trying to shoot it in like 3 weeks, but it was too much for.
Okay.
It was just too much because we had to like do the sets, and it was just a lot. So we ended up shooting it like a month and a week, like 35 to 40 days. We shot it.
Wow,
Yeah.
for a whole series, and it's number one. That's
Yes.
amazing.
That's amazing. So, Julian, really quick, let's take back to college, which you were just talking about.
Yes.
College, you were an athlete, you played football.
Yes.
You did all of these things.
Yes.
When did you know about acting? When did you feel like you had the acting bug?
Well, to be honest with you, I've always known I was going to do 3 things in this life that was going to be like at a high level and give me an opportunity to, create a career out of it. And that was always going to be sports, acting, or music. Those are the 3 things that always jumped out to me
Okay.
from a young age. I was acting when I was younger and stuff with my siblings and things of that nature. I was doing school plays.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't take it serious.
that.
I didn't take it serious because obviously, being from, where I'm from and stuff, you're trying to get an education to help your moms out and get a scholarship. So all my attention was on sports to get a scholarship. And by the grace of God, I got a scholarship to the University of Arkansas where I played football for 4 years. But I always knew that it was a plan and an option if football didn't work. I always knew that. So when football didn't work, and we all know time is undefeated and, all great things come to an end sometimes. After football had ended, I said, what else am I going to do? I mean, I got to do acting now. And it took me a while to actually pursue it because, stagnation came in, fear from others came in, fear from my own mind came in, intrusive thoughts came in, doubt came in. So it took me like 1.5 to 2 years to finally really make that move for real and take it serious and really get into acting class and take it serious. But, I'm from like an entertainment family. Like my cousin, he Donald Faison. So it's like seeing him and seeing,
up.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
Why didn't you just call your cousin up and be like, hey, look here, put in a good word for me?
I didn't do that, because Donald, he be doing his thing, and I don't like,
But that's
I be
great.
letting
That's
Donald
really
do his
cool that
thing,
you.
and I just did it myself. I wanted just to get out of the mud the right way and not use anybody's help. I just want to do it the right way and just like grind through it and take the
Okay.
levels I needed to do, and that's what I did.
So what's more nerve-wracking, or what was more nerve-wracking? Was it like facing a linebacker on the football field, or your first NFL game, or your first like commercial shoot? Because this ain't your first. You've been in other movies. You've
Yeah.
done commercials.
Right, exactly.
So what was more nerve-wracking?
More nerve-wracking is definitely football. This shit is way more nerve-wracking. This shit is
Really?
Really?
way more nerve-wracking. This entertainment and acting actually it's different because I know it's on me and the pressure is on me, and I know I'm just an animated dude and I like performing and that's fun and that's cool. With football, you go to school like Arkansas. This ain't Atlanta. This ain't Dallas where it's like you got the Cowboys, you got this team, you got that team, you got the Mavericks, you got the Hawks, you got the Braves. Arkansas, you got one squad, and that's Arkansas Razorbacks, and they are the NFL team. So the pressure
Yeah.
of having everyone's soul and spirit dictated on what you do on that field, that's a different type of pressure. That's 80,000 people looking at your ass, and if you mess up and do anything wrong, we hate you, fuck you, death threat, and all the other shit. So it's like a different type of pressure because it's a whole different ball game. Like acting is. Yeah, like playing in the SEC is a different beast, and it's a different culture, and it's a different way of life in the South and how they treat football. And y'all in Dallas, so you kind of understand it a little bit with the Cowboys and stuff. People in the South take football way differently
Oh,
than
yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
It's serious.
So it's like and they treat it like a lifestyle. So that pressure and that and I like the pressure too. And don't get me wrong, I loved it. It was fun to play and stuff, but compared to acting, yeah, it doesn't even compare, to be honest.
So, but what's the biggest lesson you took from the field to acting?
It's just the cliche shit, the competitiveness, hard work, perseverance, resilience, the tough,
Okay.
iron sharpens iron.
What did you really take? We don't want the cliche
exactly.
shit. we want the real
Football
stuff.
field literally prepared you for
It really
acting
did.
in the
And
entertainment business. Because
Exactly.
everything you just said, you need in the entertainment business.
Exactly. So it's like, Because you face politics in football, you know what I'm saying? Especially me, I was facing politics every day. We had 3 different head coaches, so you're getting different personalities and different game plans and different foundations of people coming to the program, and they didn't recruit me. They didn't see me. So you got politics you got to deal with. You got politics to deal with everyday life. You got politics you got to deal with in the entertainment industry. So football in itself, just the losses, the failures, the like I said, the politics, it all just helped me get prepared for the entertainment industry, because the entertainment industry is hard too. But it's just like I said, like that beast of the SEC. Yeah, that was the greatest experience for me for sure, to get prepared for what's to come in the entertainment industry.
So go ahead, Tambra.
Oh no, you can go on.
I was going to say, so you produce,
Yes.
if you could do anything, like you had to do one thing for the rest of your life, you had to produce or you had to act. We already know it ain't gonna be football because you already said you're done with football.
Yeah.
But what would it be? Like, I know you said I know that you produce music.
Yeah.
Would you produce or would you act?
Probably act. I definitely act, just because you're gonna be on. You get to be. Oh, fuck it. You get to be the star, so you get to be in front of the camera, and you get to act and show what you can do. So definitely acting. I love acting. I love the craft so much. I love the fact that it's therapeutic. I love that it's meditative. I love that you can heal from acting. I love the fact that, sometimes people ask me, why do you act? Why do you act? And it's like, all the stuff that I went through in my life is not in vain no more, because now I can use what I went through in life and transform that into these characters and give anything that I've gone through, whether it be good or bad, the whole spectrum, I can use in these characters now, and they're not in vain. So it's beautiful to be able just to play characters and tell stories, and also bring myself to these roles and bring myself to these characters to convey on screen. So I would choose acting. I love music too, though, but yeah, I would choose acting for sure.
So Julian, okay, now back to the movie or the series, whatever. How you call it. Now, you played the bad guy. Now, what's his name? Was Roy?
Roy, yes.
So you played the bad guy. Now, and this movie, honey, was kind of a little raunchy.
It was.
We had some raunch up in there.
It was.
And
Which
now
Gary
I don't
loves.
recall
He loves
your
the series
character
for the
being
raunch.
raunchy. But why didn't, you had all these, I hate to call them whores. You had just that one whore, two of them, because they kept with one, because she kept reporting back to you, bless her soul, or what have you. But now, why you never had sex with them, though? She came, she tried to get naked, and tried to, perform, and y'all never got together. But in those other scenes with them other ones up in the guys up in the movie, they carried on. So why Tyler didn't let you go ahead on and carry on with your whores, so we can see that this is what pimps do with their whores?
Yeah. What's wrong with you, Gary, in this scenario, man?
You're funny as hell. I really don't know. I don't know why TP did it like that. I don't know.
Because you was mean, but you never did do nothing to him.
Yeah, I know. I guess because of the erectile dysfunction thing. I guess I don't know.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
because I was
guess.
like, did he make Julian say, no, we ain't gonna let you show, honey. We're gonna let you be right here because we got these other two up over here, honey.
Maybe
we gonna
season
let them
2.
carry on.
Maybe it's for season 2. Maybe saving it.
maybe
I
so.
know, it has to continue.
Maybe
Julian, let me ask you this. So how does Beauty in Black stack up against your other roles that you have played in the past? Because you played on a few things.
Yeah, to be honest with you, it's my favorite role I've ever played, and I think that it's by the grace of God, what I'm saying, that I got this role, because Tyler, I've been auditioning for him for the last 6 years. And
Really?
Yeah. So I did 1 episode of Bruh, well, 2 episodes of Bruh, like this little small ass part for his ass.
Mm-hmm.
And he's always told me, like, I like you, I really like you a lot, I like you a
So
lot.
great when a
I like
director
you a
tells
lot."
you that. You're like,
Yeah,
for real now?
he's always
That's
said that to
awesome.
me. And Kim Coleman, he's always brought me back, and I've auditioned for the ass 30, 40 times. And you're like, God damn, nigga, when is the one gonna hit? Shit. And so then, Tyler, he was so gracious in the build up to even shooting. So he had us at his house and everything. And then, he saw me, he gave me a hug, and he talked to me, said, I told you I was waiting on the right one for you. And he was absolutely correct. Every other role that I've done, I loved. And I loved the national champions role I did. I loved what I did in Ruin. But this one was a little bit my favorite because it wasn't too far from me. And I didn't have to do too much craziness in this role. I think naturally I'm an animated guy and I'm a fun guy. And I like having fun, and I operate at a high frequency, at a high vibrational state. And I've also got some demons and, darkness that I've had to face in my life too. And Roy, you know, he embodies that. That's his character basically. So it was really just me and Roy meeting halfway and just performing, and that's all I had to do. And then just with the fact that of being on Netflix and it being Tyler Perry's first show, they wanted me to audition for other roles. They wanted me to audition for my Gay Brothers role, and they wanted me to audition for the driver's role. But I didn't even audition for it. And usually you kind of as an actor, you want to give you more like a chance of an option to like book more and stuff like that, to give you a better chance of booking. But I was like, nah, I want this nigga right here because he's diabolical. He's an asshole. He's animated. He gets to be expansive and expressive and be multi-layered and well-versed like me as a person. So I wanted to, you know, play this character, and I was very fortunate to get to play this character on the biggest streaming service, on Tyler Perry's first show, and allow my acting to be well received because it was just, you know, in my lane of who I like to play, because it really, you know, resonated with who I am as a person. So it's definitely my favorite role so far.
Really? So how did you feel about your daddy and his secret life?
You know, I don't know.
That seemed real. All this stuff seeming real, honey. I'm like, okay, Tyler Perry, where that come from? Where all this come from? You know, we need to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
It's crazy. I mean, I just think this very, I think it's very eye-opening. I mean, I think that this is stuff that, you know, like you just said, might really be going on. So I think, you know, Tyler, the reason why I like this show for real is because I think it hints on everyone's guilty pleasures of life. And I'm talking about, it literally has everyone's cravings of life. It hits on everything. It hits on rich black family. People are rich. Niggas out there doing drugs, talking crazy. Prostitution, strip club, LGBTQ, religion with my mom. And it has, so really it like has so many commonalities with black culture. And that's why I think the show did so well, because it's like, this is a lot, but it's like, you know, nigga, the culture's a lot. The life is a lot. And that's what really is going on. And I think Tyler did a good job of just like encapsulating everything that goes on within black culture. And that's why, you know, it is what it is.
I learned a lot about the strippers. I didn't know the strippers they got to pay the woman, they make the money, and they got to pay the woman, and
I know.
all that. So, girl, who the money for then?
Well, it's really because like, you know that they did something illegal at the beginning of the show when they got arrested on the plane. So their life is basically owed to Jules, who's played by Malik Whitfield at this point. So they're just paying his ass over and over again. It's like he's their pimp and stuff, and he got to pay him because they owe him so much. So it's a bad, unfortunate life for Kimmy, Angel, and Rain.
Yes, Lord. I don't like that damn one, that little light skin one. I can't remember her name, the one who was just mean, honey.
She talking about T, who played Body?
She was just mean, honey. Yeah. And I see they had Miss T.S. Madison up in there too.
Yes.
And then those girls, they showed that part too, how Alfreda and Tam, y'all go get y'all booties injected and stuff, honey. Black market stuff, honey.
Okay. Anybody doing that? But let me tell you something. I always have a bone to pick with Tyler Perry, and that is why I like the series so much, Beauty and Black, because I feel like a lot of times Tyler Perry puts the same faces.
Yeah.
And to your point, you know, he put you in this and said, like, hey, I got a point. I got a spot for you. You know, when it comes to me, that's when you're gonna do it. So I love that I'm seeing some new, different faces in this series. And that's you know, Tyler Perry is the greatest. I mean, what are you gonna do? He's the greatest. But that to his credit, you gonna work if you know Tyler Perry and he's seen you work.
Yeah.
And he likes you, he's gonna continue putting him in your film. So that's, as an actor, that's what you want.
Definitely.
But that is one of the things that's great about this is I'm seeing some new faces or people that I've only seen a few times.
Yeah.
And so it's nice to see some new faces in his film.
Because this one right here is like, it's so crazy to even like, you know, piggyback off that. It's so crazy because times have changed so much. Like if you did a movie, I think back in the day, because I'm like even national champions, I was with, you know, J.K. Simmons, Oscar winner, Uzo Aduba, Emmy winner, Stephan James. He's a, you know, great actor that's, you know, young, black, killing the game. You had Timothy Olyphant, who's in all them white shows. You had the dude from my dog from Anchorman in it. You got so many people that I've revered watching growing up, and to be in a movie with them was such a blessing. But it's like in this day and age with, you know, we talk about streaming, it's and talk about movie theaters and things of that nature, how it's changed. That movie didn't do that well, and it really, nowadays you book a role. I did Ruined with Kerry Hilson and Chris Warren and Annie Alonso. You do a movie like that, it's literally like some likes on Instagram, some people, hey, good job. And they say kudos to you for like a week and then it's over. It's done. And that's it. And then it's really just whatever. You're not noticed in the streets. You're not whatever. You're just, okay, what's next? You got to go audition again, try to get the next one. But with this one, and I'm so thankful that Tyler is like that. And he is equipped to put new faces on this show. This one is the one that has obviously gave me the most traction and gave me the most exposure and allowed me to kind of have a breakout role and be seen. So I'm really thankful for Tyler and the fact that he isn't on some, because it's Netflix and it's his first series. He could have got anybody. Because I believe, and by the grace of God, I believe I'm a great actor. But there's a lot of actors that have names, that have a bigger following than I do, that are doing more major things at the moment, whatever. But he chose to get people that he gives people chances, because we all try to make it here, and the entertainment industry is extra hard. It's super hard, and I feel sometimes, I'm not gonna say bad, but it's like I have so many friends and so many. Like I was in New York last week. I went to a play, just one of my homies' plays and stuff. He had some friends doing a play. Everyone's so good. It's so good, and everyone's trying to make it, and it's
it's hard. It's hard
so
out here in the
hard.
streets.
It's like limited slots, and it's like I pray to God every day. I'm so grateful because I'm like, yo, if I didn't get this part, I still, in the acting and the entertainment industry right now is so limited right now with opportunities because of the
There's
strike.
so much, but there's so little. Like there's Netflix, there's every streaming network, but there's still so little. I see the same people over and over.
It's like us, all three of us, honey. We are radio veterans.
Yes, y'all are.
We've been in radio, honey, since radio started. Thank God. And and they change faces, honey, and everything else. That's why I tell all these girls, honey, girl, it's good. You could go ahead and be assisted, but good, you gotta keep it toned. You gotta stay around for a while. Thank God I'm still here.
Facts. Thank God for sure.
Let me ask you. You talk about like now you're on the #1 show. We're getting the #1 series on Netflix. People see your face. You can't go to the grocery store. You go to the grocery store, you're going to get recognized now. What is the biggest adjustment you've had to make, even though you've been in films before? This is a Tyler Perry film, #1 on Netflix. What is the biggest adjustment you've had to make in your life with this newfound fame?
The biggest adjustment, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really haven't made that many adjustments. I'm still doing me and like living life because I really don't give a shit about
You getting gas and going to the grocery store? Are you getting gas and going to the grocery store?
Yeah, like even like last night, I went to a restaurant. First thing you do is a cop. Hey, oh my gosh, I know you. I'm like, yeah, maybe.
And so you still move around?
Are you being nice or
You still move around by yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I got some my friends. They kind of like have these like. I got friends that are crazy. They kind of like have appointed themselves jobs for me. But yeah, I kind of like still move around the way I do because like the real reason I'm happy I got this part and I have like a platform now, whatever, is the fact of like I'm trying to change that culture and change the fact of like the too cool for school Hollywood shit. I don't give a shit about this shit. I really don't.
Julian, I say that all the time.
Yeah, I really don't give a shit.
I love your transparency.
I really don't give a shit. I promise
love
you.
it.
Like even yesterday, like in my DMs, I can't tell you how many times, and there's like thousands of messages. I respond to as many
Did
DMs
you get
as I can.
Gary's? I'm just kidding.
I don't think it's funny. So it's like I can't tell you how many times people. Oh my gosh, you responded! I can't tell you how many times I've seen that. And then my thing is like, why wouldn't I? You show love. I'm just like returning the message. It was like, well, people don't usually do this, and I understand that because it has gotten to a lot where it's like, okay, maybe it's too much now. Like, the show's grown. At first, I was trying to answer everybody, and then it's like, okay, it's kind of a lot, but I'll just do random messages here and there, whatever. But yeah, I'm just trying to show, people that we all human at the end of the day.
Exactly. It's a job.
It's a job. Exactly.
Lose your job at McDonald's and I lose mine on TV and radio. We're both unemployed.
Exactly. Now look
I tell them that all the time.
All the time. And this life is finite and we're disposable at the end of the day and it's all going to come to an end one day. And it's like, I tell people, I'm not Hancock. I can't fly. I'm not immortal. And I'm not going to live forever. And at the end of the day, we all human. I think sometimes as people, they put, people on pedestals when in reality they bleed just like we all
Yep,
bleed. You know what I'm saying? And
exactly.
I
That
just
is
look
so
at
true.
I look at
That
it
is so true.
I just look at it as God's the greatest, and that's the main thing. God
Yes.
is God, and then everybody else. And so at the end of
And
the day, it's
everybody
like,
else.
so we're just human. So I don't really, so to answer your
You
question,
live, honey,
I
and
just
keep
live.
it.
I live.
But Julian,
You're
I have
so
to ask you this:
young
with
to
you
have
being
this-
a black male in America, I know you've met that beautiful white woman that you're dating.
Gary, don't start the shit.
No.
No, I mean, because most black men, when they get $2, they give $1.99 to the white woman. So I just figured,
I got a beautiful black woman, so that's what I have.
Oh,
in my life.
You've made
Give it a
Gary the
thank you,
happiest
Gary.
person in
Oh,
the
yeah.
world.
Because
Yeah.
I know Leroy
Yeah.
usually when he gets named, honey,
It does
he
happen
get
a lot.
muffy.
It does happen a lot, but nah, it's not. I have no problem
And-
with white women though, but yeah, not.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Gary.
You know what? I actually love Julie. I love this conversation. I love that you are very transparent.
Yes.
I love that you
Candid.
are humble. Like,
Yes,
it
ma'am.
says so many things about your character for
Yes.
sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Like when people actually sit and talk to you, they probably love you even more.
I appreciate it. I'm just doing me, man. Because I think I look at life I've always looked at life differently, just as a bigger picture thing. And I just think that I think God has given us, and I talk about God a lot. I'm not a super religious dude, but I'm just a truthful dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's not about I'm religious. 'Cause I mess up. I'm still getting better. I got to work on things too. I'm not perfect at all. So I'm not sitting here like as a religious dude, but I say
No.
it though. I say it more as the truth and who has helped me through these things that I've gone through. And I have a very gratuitous spirit that I'm very grateful for, that I know life is fickle and I know life is not guaranteed. And for example, I lost 4 friends last year at Arkansas, 4 teammates. So
Wow.
it's like these niggas was young like me. So that gives you a different outlook on life. And I lost my grandmother this past year. And I'm not trying to be on some sad shit, but I'm just saying the way I look
Yeah.
at life is like,
Yeah. It's like a
this,
vapor.
It's
this
fleeting.
shit, exactly. So it's like, my thing is, if I'm gonna have a platform, what matters for real? What truly matters? This Netflix shit is cool, but what truly matters though? What truly matters is letting people know God's the X factor, so people can live their life. Everyone is so in their heads right now. Everyone's so muddled in their spirits right now. And my job, just as a vessel, is just to be a vessel and to show people what it is. That's the only reason why I wanted to get big, for real. But I knew God gave me talents, and I knew God gave me abilities, and I know that I couldn't waste those abilities because that'd be just a disservice to God. So I knew, okay, if I can act, let me go act, because I know I have the personality and the talent to do it. I'm gonna go do it. But when I get the platform, it's to tell the truth now and to let people's lives be better and to be inspirational to people, because I know people need it out there, because the world's
Absolutely.
fucked. And at the end of the day, people need to meditate more. People need to do better with their spirits. People need to go to Christ more. People need to do better, because the way the world is and what's happening and what people are being exposed to is not always positive. So if I'm gonna be on anything, I'm gonna shine that light, because I need to, because people need to see that. And that's
That's
what I'm
right.
really
We
here
need
for.
a bright light.
Yeah.
Julian, not changing gears, but have you attended any Puffy's parties?
No, I
Wow,
didn't.
this man just came off with the most positive
Well, I'm
speech
just
in the world.
Well, I mean, I
Wrong
just want to
with
see
you?
He was in college playing football.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
No, I haven't
Yeah.
done that Diddy parties though. Maybe once when I was younger. I did go to that Diddy party once when I was younger. When I was
Really?
really, really young. Yeah.
He had
You
those
had to
young
be
children
really
there
young.
too.
Yes. Cause me and Quincy went to the same school. Went to-
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, we went to the same school. He went to GAC, Greater Atlanta Christian, at this little school in Norcross, Georgia. Actually, it's like my heart. It's like the school that
Okay.
kind of made me. Yeah. So it's like, because Quincy went to GAC. So
Okay.
yeah. That's
Things
it.
Well,
we
there-
learn every day.
there you go,
know.
Gary.
So
Yes.
Before we wrap up, Julian, I just want to ask you this. I mean, I know, I don't feel like are you guys? I don't think you're back filming.
No, not yet.
Okay, so right now, is there anything? I guess in your downtime, what are you continuing to audition? What are you doing in your downtime right now?
Right now, downtime is just like I'm doing everything I can to maximize this position that we have from this show. So
Okay.
just maximizing every opportunity, but also writing and getting ready to shoot some things of my own as well. I was just waiting for an opportunity to have a platform. So I think now I have people's eyes watching me. So I've been writing more and trying to get some financing for some other projects that I'm doing on my own, and producing and directing. And that's
Awesome.
so that's really it right now. And, just waiting for season 2. And hopefully, more auditions come and, book those
You ain't got
auditions
to
that I
audition
get.
no more, so stop playing. You get the call back immediately.
I still do got audition. That's just crazy. I still got
Really?
audition.
That doesn't even
Yes,
make sense. Like, just turn on Netflix. You
On
just
me,
tell
that's
the
what I'm
director.
saying. That's what I be saying. I'm like, God damn, why I gotta audition for? Why am I offer only, nigga? But at the same
Right.
time, it's like my agent told me it's been so. Like I said, the opportunities are so limited right now in the entertainment industry that like it's not like back in the day. They're not just doing like, yeah, you got the part, bro. It's like, no, attention's limited. Y'all going to war for this part, and that's what's happening.
Oh,
It's crazy.
Are you opposed to doing nude scenes? Because he might say, this time, Julian, I want you to do a nude scene. Be like your brother did. Do you?
I mean, I did do a nude scene. My ass was out that one time.
that was
I think
nude.
Gary's talking about frontal.
The frontal,
nudity.
the frontal is crazy.
Are you opposed?
Women do it all the time.
Yeah, but it's different. It's different. It's
How?
different.
How
different,
so? Do
Julian?
tell.
It's just different because
That's coming from a male chauvinist.
Yes. It's just different. But I don't know. It depends on the scene. Like everything I want to do is tasteful. I don't want to do shit just to do it and just to like, my dick's out. Whoa. No, I'm not trying to do that. I just want if it's going to be meaningful to the show, maybe. But I'm not opposed. I'm not really opposed to a lot of things when it comes to acting. Besides just like demonic stuff, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you've been to a Christian
on you.
school, so we definitely know, honey.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I just love your spirit. I'm so glad that you're
Yeah,
so
thank you.
young to have this like spirit, like you're like old.
You got an old soul, as
yeah,
they
I think
say.
you have an old soul.
Yeah, but don't get. I'm still a little wild though, and I'm a fun party boy sometimes. I gotta work on that.
absolutely.
But it's just I think it's just more so, and I appreciate that too. I think it's just more so just like knowing from a young age that like what's important and what's not important. I think so many people in this world, like I said, they make so many things way more trivial and way more important than it actually is. Because at the end of the day, in a year, it's not really gonna matter. So why are you tripping on it? In 2 years, it's definitely ain't gonna matter. In 5, nigga, you might not even have the memory no more. So at the end of the day, I just try to live my life just on the principle of like God, family, my career, my friends. Those are the things that matter. And showing people love and inspiring people. That's why I talk to everybody. Like people, I'm talking to everybody because I like talking to people. I like conversing with
Yeah.
people. You know what I'm saying? I think we have to do that because it helps everybody, and
Yeah.
We need more of you. We need more Julian Hortons out there,
I
man.
appreciate that.
And I love
appreciate
the fact that he wanted just to be on a bigger platform because you have a voice and you want to help other people.
That's
That
it.
does say a lot.
That's it. I'm not in here for the selfish reasons of like getting chains and getting a car and buying.
That's where I was fit to go next, Julian. What you do with your money? You're not shitting your money around by buying prostitutes and stuff
No,
like that.
hell no. The thing, what's crazy? I don't spend my money on any. Like I still got the same old ass Ford Fusion that I drive around. And it comes out.
Wait a minute.
Yes,
I
got
don't
a
believe you.
Ford
I don't
Fusion?
believe you.
Ford
I don't
Fusion.
believe you.
A Ford Fusion. I promise you. I drive the
So you
same
still
one.
drive.
You're just trying to
let me
you're just
get
trying
this
to make a
straight, Julian.
statement. You're just trying to make a
You still
statement.
drive your Ford Fusion like to the store.
Yeah.
You know that's why he said we like you even more.
Yes, unbelievable.
Like he's
I'm
Unbelievable.
gonna find out now.
I promise
find
you.
out.
I'll show you that shit right now in the driveway. It's a 2015 Ford Fusion. And you know what
It's
I
a
did with the money?
2015. It's 9 years old.
Yeah, and I got it like 7 years ago, and I still drive it, and I don't give a shit. Because at the end of the day, it's like, maybe second season, third season, I might do something like that. But at the end of the day, it's like I really don't give a shit.
I love
about
you, dude. I want
financial
my
shit.
kids to.
He's
I want my
very
sons
rare.
to be
I just
like,
don't
listen.
care. Because my thing is like my thing is that this is what comes in life. Period. My spirit's gonna do everything I needed to do. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need no chains. I don't need no watches. I don't need no this, no that. This right here, this shit is $100. This shit looks real, and I don't give a shit. This right here, $200. It looks real. You know how many people say, "Oh my God, you blinking, nigga, you blinking." But my thing is like, that's my point. That's my point. The fact is, you think it's real. So why the hell would I spend 50 grand on a necklace? I'm not doing it. And at the end of the day, it's like my car, I paid it off. I ain't got no damn car no more. So that's why I'm gonna
That
chill.
part.
But
And
Julian,
that's what it is.
You only live once, honey. I mean,
I know, you do.
Live,
You do.
Julian.
No, but that-
Steve Harvey told me when
That's
I
true.
worked for him, dress for the job you want,
He
not
told
the
me the
one
same
you have.
thing.
That's
He
true.
told me the same thing.
But you know what I do spend my money on though? Because I do spend a lot of money still. I spend my money just on experiences. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like traveling.
I travel like
Traveling,
crazy. Like
yeah,
instead
absolutely.
of buying a $5,000 watch or some shit, I buy 5,000 damn Eagle tickets front row at the game. That's what I do.
Yeah,
That's where my money.
experience.
That's where my money
Okay.
goes.
Well, that's your experience. I wish the hell I would.
What he loves, but that's what he loves.
Exactly.
That's
Like,
what
that's
I
what-
love
you don't
them
love
all.
cars and jewelry. Like
Yeah.
Gary loves shopping.
Yes.
You love to act. You love the experience.
I love
So you want to go
experiencing.
to a game. You want to sit front row. You want to enjoy yourself.
Oh,
It's the
Lord.
experience
Like,
of it all.
I pay for all my friends to sit front row with me because they might they're 2,000 a ticket, nigga. Hell no. I'm like, oh,
Let me tell you
I
something,
got it.
Julian.
I got it. Don't worry about
That's
it.
good you pay for your friends now, damn it, honey. Yeah, but you know them friends eventually start getting entitled.
I know, you're
as
right.
soon as
You're
your
right.
ass cut them off, then they get pissed
No,
off.
you're right,
honey.
but you're absolutely right
Listen
about
to
that.
Uncle here. You
Yeah,
better
you're
listen to
absolutely-
Uncle. We've
no,
seen
you're
it
absolutely
happen.
right. You're absolutely right about that. And I'm
Yeah,
very,
so-
I'm very aware about my friends and who I keep around me. And these are guys that I've known since GAC days, since like I've
Okay,
been rocking.
since high
You know,
school.
I'm the same best friends since.
Yeah, but if
11
they got a
years
little
old.
bit of money, they could pay themselves, though, damn it. I'm not going to be spending
Yeah.
on all
Gary,
that.
That's true.
My
let
thing
this-
is, I like us to be kind of like on the same playing
That's
field.
true.
So
That's
if
true.
when we go to the restaurant, bitch, honey, we ain't got to like, well, you had some sugar, you had a lemon, you
that's-
had some water. Somebody pay the goddamn bill.
That's facts. No, that's absolutely facts. That's absolutely
Oh my
That
gosh.
nitpicking
I'm
shit.
older
no.
than you.
Nah, facts. No, and I take heed to it too because you're right. Because the nitpicking shit and all that, like, who got this, whatever. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
That's
and they
for the
know you're
birds.
going to pay because you got the damn money. You the one with the notoriety.
Yeah,
So-
but if he's got it and he wants to go to a game, he wants his boys to go, his friends to go, they can't afford it. I get it. You know, I
But
get
that's
it.
going to be one damn game. He
Far and
probably
few in
do a
between.
couple of
Far and few
games.
in between, Julian. Yes, listen to Auntie and Uncle. Okay.
No, I'm
Yeah.
definitely
That's
listening for sure.
right.
Definitely listening for sure. For
But
sure.
you're going to do what you want to do, but we're just telling you, it's going to happen.
No, you know, you're absolutely right. And and you know, it's crazy because like more people have hit me up and I am more just aware of that and just being very just like keeping my head on the swivel for sure.
Just be like, I'm still
Absolutely.
driving my Ford Fusion. I don't know what you're talking about.
Because more people.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, facts.
And something like somebody told me a long time, you can't take everybody with you.
Can't.
Take no matter how much you love them, how
good.
much
Yeah.
you know, sometimes you just can't take everyone with
Everybody going to sit on the front row of your concert.
No, facts. And I keep a small circle. I got a lot of like people that, you know, I show love to, but I keep a real small circle though. At that.
you. Did your circle get smaller as you were, leveling up, so to say?
No, I kept the same circle. You know what I love about my friends for real, and I'll tell them this. They never have shown any jealousy of me. They never have shown no envious of me. They've never been envious of me. And they've always treated me like who I am. They've always made you Julian Horton, bro. You that nigga.
Yes.
And at the end of the day, they never like downgraded me or like try to like, yo, you all right. No, it's always been, no, you him. And at the end of the day, I've always appreciated that about my friends because anywhere we go, they like, yo, they'll make me meet people of importance, whatever. Like, have you watched Beauty in Black? That's Roy. He killed. Like, they always show support.
great.
And that's why I
They
have
got
You're
for you.
cheerleaders. Like I like
Exactly.
that.
And
Like
that-
your friends support
Exactly.
you.
I don't have no fake
Yeah.
people around me. I have real people that like, yo, they want to see me win. They might see 40 people come up to me and they're not like, yo, man, I wish it was me, nigga. Nah, it's not. They're like, nah, bro. They treat me how I am. And,
That's a blessing.
It is a blessing. And like I said, that's just my spirit though. Energy is currency. I'm never I know if you I'm not gonna say I'm 100% correct on it, but I know people's energy, and if like I can rock with you or not for real, because I know who I am. I know my energy can vet people quickly, and if you want some BS, I'm not gonna even have you around me. So I just move off energy for real.
That's fantastic. You know what? This has
love
been
it.
such a great conversation. We love you so much. Look at
Love
you.
y'all.
This
I love y'all.
I'm so glad you came on the show. Y'all, if you have not seen Beauty in Black, Julian Horton stars in this. It's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, you're like one of the few people because everybody is watching this series.
I know.
We are
It's a big
excited
series.
about series number 2. We are excited. I want to see this go. I want to see like 20 series.
Yeah,
okay,
me
of
too,
this.
for sure.
So,
Okay, get you a good check.
yes,
On me.
some residuals.
On me. On me.
Thank you so much for coming. You guys, you have to watch this episode so that you can see Julian Horton. So watch it on our YouTube. Of course, you can listen wherever you get your podcast, on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get it. Every Wednesday, new episodes drop. We will see you next time on There I Said It. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all so
Julian.
much.
Thank
Thank
you,
y'all so much.
Julian.
God bless y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Upgrade that damn car.
It is. Next season, for sure.
Next
Next
season.
You
season.
see that? Next season.
Next
Take
season.
your
That's right. That's
time.
what's
Next
up.
season.
Take your time.
Wait on that check.
Next season, so for sure.
Yes, take your time. Thank you so much.
No
It's been
problem.
great talking to
Hey, it
you.
was great
Thank
talking to y'all. Y'all have a great day, all right? God bless
You
y'all.
too.
You too.
as well.
You too.
Bye.
Peace.